I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yo, fucking get on. I said yesterday, right? Shout out to the free viewers. What did I have? 3 views. Get on. Probably like watched the video for like 10 seconds, but you know, I appreciate you for even clicking on it, bro. That shows that, you know, you're willing to support a young motherfucker trying to make it out the hood, bro. Hey, so we took a loss yesterday. Get it done. We love taking losses, bro, because we get to learn. We get to move forward, and we get to fucking improve today, babes. Baby. 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 Oh. Do you know when, like, you watch some people and you just think, like, you're clearly putting it on for the camera? It does piss me off. But then, like, how am I supposed to explain that I'm actually not putting it on for the camera? Like, it generally just is me. Like, no matter what, people will think I'm putting it on for the camera, but I'm genuinely not putting it on for the camera. Like, I'm genuinely the same. I'm genuinely stuttering every second of the day. You know something me and my friend was talking about? How did Eminem get away with some of the shit he be saying, bro? Like, called the greatest rapper of all time, yeah. And I'm not dissing. Well, no, I don't give a fuck, actually, if I'm dissing Eminem or not. But, like, it's one song and he's talking about shoving a gerbil up his ass. Like, unless I'm missing, like, a fucking reference. You know what I mean? Unless I'm missing a reference to do with fucking Eminem. Then, like, you know, but I don't think I'm missing any references. I think he just wanted to talk about that on the record. And somehow, like, you know, he's the greatest rapper of all time. When that's one of his songs, generally. Go and listen to it. Like, be prepared for your years. Because your years are gonna be... They're gonna be hurt a lot. Oh, my day's looking like the most perfect day for a long. So we've literally marked out all my already swept, pre-market swept London lows. 1 minute time frame. Inverse that. Respected that. Boom. Respected that. Respected that. Retracing. Back. Oh my days, come back into this 5 minute and I'll please come back into this 5 minute. I will click buy right freaking now, bro. Come back to the 5. No! Do it, come on, do it, do it, do it, do it. You lot ever seen Starsky and Hutch? You know at the end where he's like, he's putting on that voice. He's like, do it, go on, do it, do it, do it. See, that's like, you know what I mean? Where like how, I guess that's proof that I'm not putting anything on for the camera. Because what am I on about? Like, genuinely, I know I'm like obviously gonna glaze myself. But, like, you know? I was just like, do it, come on, do it. Like, that's not, I'm putting that on the camera. I've just referenced a movie. You know what I mean? Come on, do it, do it. Do it, come on, do it. Do it, do it. Yes, bro, can you just fuck off home? I've probably sworn at least 10 times. Does this mean my monetization goes? My monetization for the free viewers I get. 1 subscriber, innit? Yo, show if I actually got 1 subscriber. Come on, do it, do it. 1 subscriber. Big up to the 1 person that clicked subscribe. Help me out, bro. Really appreciate you. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. What the hell was that? Bomba clock, wallahi. Alan Hayes were there. Oh, okay, we've been actually respecting some bearish price action, and we have just retraced into a 1 hour fair value gap. Technically as well, when I look back at it, this 4 hours tapped into a year, so technically that 4 hour would have been respected. Not completely inverse though. But now we're on the 1 hour time frame. I'm going to start talking like a robot. Tap London lows, swept London lows in pre-market. Oh my days, I love trading. Trading is the best. Everyone buy my course. I haven't even got a course to sell. Haha. Get baited. Stupid. Fucking. The real blending with the fake. Who do I trust? No one. I mean, the buy would be. Oh, bro, we're guaranteed going up. There's no way that we don't go up today, you know? I can't believe that we're going to be bullish today. And you know, I can't believe that we're going to be bullish today. I just can't. I've got to take a trade. The sooner I enter the market, I think, the better. Because is that logical sense? Is that logical? We've clearly put bullish price action. I think I'm just missing out if I don't click buy. I think. And if that's what I think, then that's what I think, bro. It's just finding a good entry. I should have clicked freaking buy by you, dog. We've been up fucking 70 points already. I say the longer I wait, the worse it's gonna get realistically. I know
Order
that
filled.
probably doesn't make sense. I could be at the top of the trend. All these, you know, factors, but I've just gotta believe what I gotta believe, bro. I've gotta enter a trade. I mean, full TP, if we're being honest, would be 364. There's always something to learn from the market. So if I take another loss today, I mean, if I take another loss today, I think that could be a good thing, because taking back-to-back losses can definitely. I try not to look at the market whilst I'm explaining. Cause you know, when you're looking at the market, when you're watching it, especially when it's in a loss. By the way, I put 3 micros, so this is 500 and that's 1500. So it's only a 500, which is kind of perfect, sort of exactly what I want to be risking personally. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that if I take back-to-back losses, that could be beneficial, because taking 1 loss is, yeah, easy, but taking 2 losses and being able to get back into the market with the same mindset, same psychology, same level of skill, you know, same strategic thinking, same objective thinking, that's more challenging. and that allows me to prove myself further. You know? So it's like, if we do take the loss today, then it's given me the opportunity to showcase my true trading skill. You know? That's the way you've got to look at it. If you're looking at it any other way, then I guess after I passed the eval so quick, and after I took that first winning trade on the funded, maybe I thought it was going to be easier than it is going to actually be. And maybe that's exactly why I need yesterday's loss and possibly today's loss, because it's going to remind me that trading is hard. That it's not all psychology, there is strategy involved too. It's just good strategy with better psychology, not a better strategy with good psychology. I mean, looking at this price is absolutely ass right now. I would like to say my stop loss couldn't be in a better logical place. I think the only thing I'm trying to think is that price has chopped for the last 5 minutes. And when you're in a trade like this, you just don't want to be in the trade. It's just not a good price action, therefore, logically speaking, it isn't a good trade. And I don't like to take more than one trade a day, realistically. If sometimes I'll even go a day without taking a trade, because it's good to remind yourself that you don't have to trade. The best traders don't trade every day. You know? It's gonna go one way or the other, though. That's one thing I'd like to say. Realistically, innit? It's not gonna stay there forever. It's gonna eventually go up or down. So giving price chance to do his thing is important. And then maybe this is a good time for me to go and make a coffee. Honestly, I like drinking a coffee. I've got to fit the trading lifestyle. How long was that? Like a couple minutes? Couple minutes, something like that. Something like that. I think at the minimum, I can at least drag my stop loss now to like where they, you know? It's gonna save me $200. And again, I think it goes off how we go off this next, this fair value gap. If it just respects it and starts going down, you know, it's a key point really, isn't it? I think that's the first move I've made from as soon as I've come back, is that we don't need to be having my stop loss all the way down here. There's no point. Having it here will be sufficient now. If price continues to go past there, the chances are it's going to go past there as well. It's not going to go over here and then go back up. And if it does, then that's just unlucky. But most of the time, that the move I've made is going to be a logical one. that being said, there is a 15-minute imbalance in there. 3-minute got respected, create a higher low, that's what I'm saying. And as I've just spotted, there was a little 3-minute imbalance in there. Now, on a technical level, it's just been inverse, but at the same time, it's just been filled. So we'll see how it goes off that. That's been respected and filled. I got my lovely coffee. Every time I'm sipping it, I'm gonna mute my mic because. Well, anyways, before I get into all that, I would like to open up my book. Obviously, I have a read of it before I even enter the market, anyways. But obviously, I entered the market quickly today, right? So I didn't have. So because I needed to be quick, I didn't have time to write in a pre-entry commitment. Now. Firstly, that could be an excuse I'm making. You know, I could be entering that pre-entry commitment before I've even looked on the market. So maybe it is an excuse, and maybe it's something I need to improve on. But we're gonna make the most of the situation, and I'm gonna write down a commitment to myself whilst being in this trade. And the commitment I'd want to make to myself is, don't let emotions cut win short. So what do I mean by that? If there's a logical reason for me to exit my trade early, then 100% I back that every day of the week, because there's a logical reasoning behind backing the exit. But if the reason I want to exit is because of an emotion that I'm able to identify, then I've got to stop myself from doing that. Because at the minute, right now, logically, the clear target is previous day highs, you know. Clearly, that's the target we're aiming for now, you know. We've gone past equilibrium. We're moving up now at the end of the day, aren't we? So the target is previous day highs, logically. The only other logical point I could make was if this hits previous day highs, then maybe trailing my stop loss or cutting my profits early, because the one pair's hit the high, so the other pair might not because of the SMT possibility. But like I like to say, SMP hits it, NQ usually follows. If NQ hits it, there's more of a chance that ES doesn't follow. That's just something I believe I've learned personally from the market. So I'm gonna fill out the rest of my journal. Like day, it's Wednesday, my dudes. Date 22nd of the 7th, 2026. Time in, we entered very early today, 34. We took 3 micros on MNQ. Money risked $500. It was a long thought process for the entry, so now I need to travel back through. So on the high time frame retrace month into a fair value gap and equilibrium, and then pre-market swept London lows, and then we've got London, Asian and previous day highs left. So it's 3 low resistance liquidity to the bullish, and then it's just like lower time frame confluences, like lower time frame 5-minute fair value gap respect, 1-minute inverse fair value gap, all that type of stuff. And then we've ended early. So the thinking was today, the earlier we enter the better, because, and another point I could make right now, and this could be another logical point to do, is we've now made a higher low. So maybe even putting our stop loss at break even, it's in a logical place. If we hit break even, we hit break even, and then we're not risking any money. So that is something I'm definitely going to keep in mind over the next few minutes. I'm not going to rush to change it. And on top of that, if this starts retracing, I also don't want to rush to change it because it's retracing. I want it to be a logical move. I want that to be a logical move. Anyway, so yeah, so there was tons of low time frame confirmation confluences today, mixed with a high time frame. We obviously had the bias. So the reason we entered earlier the better today was because we believed the market was going to go up. You know, to be fair, when I think of it, I wanted to enter pre-market. I wanted to enter down here, and if I did, that is 80 pips, 80 points. I could have, extra. I could have been up. So maybe that's something I take, is that if I'm that confident in my trade idea, being willing to take the trade in pre-market 100%. So just remember now, I don't want to let my emotions cut my profit short, and if everything goes smoothly, we're just waiting for this to continue upwards realistically, and we nice little fair. So that's another thing as well. It's now, not only do we have this higher low, but we have, so this is now where it becomes a logical point, due to the fact that one, we've got a higher low, which is continuing the market trend, and two, on top of that, above the higher low, we have a 3-minute imbalance, meaning if price pushes past that, then the chances are it's going to push past that. But if price needed to make a higher low, on top of that, from that to that, would be in equilibrium in the 3-minute imbalance. It would make logical sense for it to come and retrace into that to continue up. But for it to retrace and then push past that, I mean, at this point, for me to not have a break even would be the illogical point. So I put it to not exactly break even. I put it to the late. Oh no. There. It's right there. So that is at the minute $7.50, which would mean that hopefully it wouldn't count as a loss on the day, which is like the main thing, really. I mean, at the end of the day now, it's just a case of, unless I've got any information I want to provide to everyone, or any knowledge of the market, then I'll speak. Other than that, mute up my mic and probably gonna drink my coffee. So another logical point I wouldn't hate right now is trailing my stop loss to underneath this low. We've hit previous day highs on ES, we've made a higher low, and then it gives us the opportunity to take a winning day the profit would be 500, which would be what we lost yesterday made back, which isn't a terrible thing. And honestly, I'm not against it. It's a higher low. ES has hit previous day highs. If it's going to reverse, it's going to be now. So I'd rather take 500. So I've done it. I think there's a high probability that it's going to hit it very soon. And if it does, then we've made 500. We've made yesterday's loss back. And we can't be mad at that, can we? You know? So, is what it is. Best case scenario is it goes back up. But for a second I thought that my mic was muted.
Order filled.
There we go, so it did hit it. Which is fine, like I just said. We made yesterday's loss back. So yesterday we lost 520, today we made 497. So we're down 20 quid on the week. So, you know what I mean, we've made yesterday's loss back. Okay, so pointers I'd want to make today. To be fair, I think today was, well, clearly my bias was correct, which is a good thing. Actually, I wanted to look at yesterday. Where was we at yesterday? So we got stopped out right here, and then look, price did continue and definitely would have hit our full take profit. I can't remember exactly what the price was, but I mean, we got stopped out in this area and profit was definitely around up here. So we would have definitely hit that, which is a good thing because it proves that my trade idea was right yesterday. And it's the same for today. My trade idea was right. So this is a good thing. Pointers I want to make today. Truthfully, I think overall good trading. Logical stop loss at the end. I mean, there's a chance it could go up and continue to hit previous day highs, and there's a chance it could reverse. Either scenario, I'm happy with my decision. ES hit the high, NQ didn't, and it made a higher low at the same time. Is a good chance to put the stop loss underneath that low and just make back yesterday's money, which obviously, like I said, we can't be mad at. Lessons I've learned today is if I'm genuinely like that confident in the trade idea, placing the trade in pre-market sometimes is worth it. Other than that, I mean, I haven't really got much to say. Can anyone remember where this was originally at? It's down here, wasn't it? It's about that, wasn't it? Well, anyways, I'm done. So I'm gonna fill in my journal. I'm gonna edit some stuff, work on myself, and then be back in the market tomorrow. I'm not sure how this is gonna work with my consistency rule, because obviously I have a consistency rule. Frick knows how that's gonna work with my consistency thing, but it doesn't matter. We're probably gonna need to take another 2 winning trades. Just fine, as long as we just recovered yesterday's trade back. I'm happy with that. Right, anyways, I'll see you lot tomorrow again. Peace out, bye.